Yo, what's up, agent? That along, the gun is so annoying. It's so powerful. It got nerfed a lot of times, but it's still one of the best LMGs in the game and one of the meta right now. So today, I decided to make a build for the along. The build is going to be for PvP, for Dark Zone, and Conflict also. Now, I'm gonna leave with the gameplay. Back to you at the end. Let's go.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Explosive seeker mine. Hostile stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
One down. Finish the other.
An agent needs assistance.
He's on fire. Down the other one.
Yeah, you like to play.
Down. The other on fire. Nice. Good.
God.
He's on fire. Down. The other one. The third one. One down, Adam. The other on fire. Yeah, he's on me. Down, down.
Playing healer in multi-group, it's crazy how fucking dog shit you are.
Easy, manhunt. Easy. They are pushing. They are pushing already. At the top. Down.
Ow, go checkpoint. Go, bro, go play 4 times, please, please.
Down. He's on fire.
Hostile explosive seeker mine.
The other. Watch out, Adam status effect. Down.
Oh, me, random bot. Easy message.
Down.
Oh my god. What happened? Why you don't speak now? Why?
He's in the middle of the street. Down, down. He's on decoy. Down, down. Finish him, finish him. He's on fire. Down.
Papa jump, Papa jump.
He's back to you, Adam. Low, super low.
He's on medkit.
Down the other guy. Low, down. Both of them. The other. He's on fire. Down. I'm right behind you. Adam, 3 on you. Be careful. 1 down. 2 down. The third one low. The third one low. Let's go. What the fuck is this? Behind Adam. Guys, come push me. I'm alone.
I'm coming.
Down.
There's new character.
Yeah. The other down. Whoa, I got sniped. Alright. Not to the build. I'm using minigun or gunner. Because since you are using LMG, this one is the best option. Because you're gonna waste a lot of bullet. And it's gonna give ammo for you and for the whole team. And also, when you sit in cover, you're gonna get the open handling, like your gun is going to be stable. And also, you're gonna have like a faster reload time. And for the medkit, it's got the best medkit, after the firewall, because firewall has got the best medkit in the game. Like I told you, gunner is the best option when you're going with the LMG. And I'm using iron lung. This gun is broken. I don't need to tell you. With the 800 RPM, LMG damage target after cover, and damage to armor. For the talent, so in general, when you keep shooting and you made it to 50% of your magazine, you're gonna receive the burning bullet. When you apply the burning, when you shoot your enemy, you set him on fire. They're gonna take like an extra damage. I don't know why. You can test this by yourself. I'm not gonna lie on you. This happened to me a lot. A lot of time I die because I think I win, but when people set me on fire with the iron lung, I take an extra damage. The moment they burn me, I take an extra damage. It's not like a small damage. It's a huge damage. When you read the talent, there is nothing special about the talent. It's only tell you like when you reload your magazine, you're gonna lost all your like your burning bullet when you change your gun. But try it by yourself, like play with your friend, test it. There is something wrong with this gun. And also, I'm using Rusty. This gun, it's a new LMG. LMG damage target out of cover, and damage to armor. For the talent, perfect pressure point. Amplifies weapon damage by 20% to enemies under status effect. You see, the status now is on PvP. So, this talent is still 20% in PvE or PvP. It's the same. For the mod, crit chance, extra 20 round, crit chance, and crit damage. This gun is a backup gun. So, when I shoot someone, I set him on fire. The iron lung like it's empty now. I don't waste time. I just change to Rust and I just delete them so fast. This gun is so powerful. It got 600 RPM, but you are playing like you're gonna see. I'm using umbra, so you always gonna have more than RPM, more than you see, like in the current stats. For the pistol, TDI card custom. Only for the skill tier, you can choose whatever you want for the pistol. And for the build, for the mask, I'm using umbra. 2 pieces gonna give me crit chance. 3 pieces gonna give me 30% reload speed. 4 pieces from the shadows into the light. While in cover, gain 10 stacks per second, up to 50. Each stack will give you 1% crit damage increase and 0.3% RPM. Buff does not apply while shooting from cover, so this is obvious. So while you are in cover, you're gonna have stacks. Stacks gonna give you crit damage and RPM. Buff doesn't apply while shooting from cover. You can't either you're not gonna receive buff when you shoot in the cover. You need what you need. While out of cover, agent lose 2 stacks per second at normal speed and 1 stack per second if sprinting. So if you are like walking, you will lose the stack faster than you are if you are sprinting. While out of cover and in combat, gain 10 stacks per second up to 50. Each stack will give 0.8% armor regen when it consumed. Stacks consume 10 stacks per second only in cover. And when you're back to the cover again, you're gonna have like a armor regen or a healer with you. Because you're gonna receive a huge amount of armor. And that's so good. So because of that, I didn't use the firewall specialization. Because I already have like every time I sit in cover, it's like I'm popping medkit. And it's so good. And now, armor, crit damage for the mod, crit chains. For the chest, umbra also. Armor, crit damage, and for the mod, crit damage. The chest gonna give me like from the shadows, increase max stacks for from the shadows from 50 to 100 and the stack gain from 10 to 20. So the max of stacks of build is gonna give me like 50% crit damage. But with the chest piece is going to be 100%. So it's gonna double the buff you get from 50 to 100 critical hit damage. And also the RPM is going to be doubled. For the holster, Umbra also weapon damage crit chains. For the knee pad, it's a heartbreaker because it's gonna give me 15% assault rifle damage and also 15% LMG damage. Armor crit chains. For the gloves, contact gloves, weapon damage, damage to armor, crit chains. It's gonna give me 10% LMG damage and 15% weapon handling. Weapon handling is so good with the LMG because it's gonna like reduce the time for the reload speed and also it's gonna like make your guns is stable. And you know weapon handling is so powerful with the LMGs. And for the backpack, I'm using Ninja Bike Messenger. This backpack is so important in the game. You know, for the mod critical hit damage. For the talent, decoy and punch pulse. When people pushing, I use the punch on them, so they lose their aim, and they already on a status effect. So I can, if I don't use Iron Long, I just use Rusty, and I delete them so fast. Or I start the fight with the Iron Long. When the Iron Long is empty, I switch to Rusty since they're going to be already on fire. For the stats, 59% crit chance and 113 crit damage. That's without the buff. So with the buff, when you like when the stack is full, you're going to have more than 200% crit damage. And for Rusty, it's also 59 and 103% crit damage. And like I told you, is that's without the Umbra. The Umbra is going to be also have more than 200% crit damage. Guys, the build is so powerful with the Iron Long. I hate this gun. I'm not gonna lie on you. This gun, I hate it. I hate pestilence, but it is the meta now. Those guns are so powerful they are broken. Like I told you, look, I make the build 1.6 and as you see here, I didn't change anything. You see? You can go, if you go with lower armor, you're gonna delete people from distance. But I keep it on 1.6 so I can fight with this build. Like long range, mid range, close combat, it doesn't matter. I'm always winning. Because since I set the enemy on fire, it's going to be a win for me. And as you see in the gameplay, doesn't matter. Conflict, dark zone, alone, like my teammate with me or I'm alone, doesn't matter. The gun broken, this girl set is so powerful. Anyway guys, that's it for today. GG for all people who shows in my video. And like I told you, try the build. I'll choose my next one. Skeleton Rock. Peace out.